of my electrolysis batteries that I've created. You can see that there's zero power going into this cell. I've got bismuth as an electrode anode, as well as some of my toroid copper coil solenoid anodes as the cathodes as part of the electrode system too, and they are a bubbling away with no power going to it, producing tons of hydrogen. You can see that some of the copper is in its red state. This is metamaterials in the monoatomics, producing atomic hydrogen. Probably some Brown's gas in that reaction as well. And it's also arranging clouds of monoatomic plasmas that are floating within it. So just doing this for documentation purposes of what it looks like. And then I've also rinsed the monoatomic gold again, flushing the salt out. Got things set up for the live with Michelle Gibson and Paul Cook in a few hours' time. Just always doing the real alchemy, real science in the lab. And then here's the second one that I've got set up here, 3 jars connected, and with my different copper electrodes and some zinc in there, and the different types of coil wines, and you could get bubbling there. Keshi Magrav coil nano coated in that jar. They're connected to each other. Once again, you can see the monoatomic cloud plasmas floating in there. This big chunk floating. And also some hydrogen bubbles coming off. Cool salt formation, crystallization. Lots of the different alchemy jars. All alchemy. Monoatomics, metamaterials, sealed electrolysis batteries. What's all that white stuff from? Some of it's zinc, but it's different monoatomics. I get all the copper, gold, silver, zinc, bismuth, all of the different metal elements into this white monoatomic state, or the blue diatomic oxidized state, the hydroxides, all sorts of different chemical compounds. Not cooking anything, right? Like here's copper in its pure red and pink states. Here it is in its blue state, black state above, different nano hydrides and oxides that form with the metals. That is the cool part of electrolysis, the cold fusion and hydrogen gases. That's something that Keshi looks into, and I know the Chinese alchemists, scientists, know a lot more of on what forms crystals. Jeremiah as well, a bit talking on it. You can see the bubbles also on the one electrode with the red state copper now staying on it, right? Like that's defying gravity. It's sure buoyancy should be going to the top, but instead they're stuck directly on the electrode red metal state. And then the nano coated solenoid just going nuts, the amount of hydrogen it's still producing with no external power source at all. Zero power source. producing that hydrogen, metamaterial states, and yeah. Alright, so as you look around the lab, I gotta get a few hours of sleep here, because, noon comes early when we have the interview coming up with Michelle Gibson, Paul Cook, and myself with Hidden History right here. Coming up. So yeah, if you guys and gals and everybody in between love this work and want it to keep happening and develop, where to donate, it is appreciated. I will be doing a fundraiser stream tomorrow night as well, as it's that time of month that I need to cover my costs. Love you all, and we will catch you on the next one and see you in a few hours time. Hope you enjoyed the little stream.